The unpleasant consequences of the flood left the entire state in a very devastating condition. Instead, I can also say the aftermath of the floods left the entire state in a very devastating condition. So, at English Excellence with Chhaya, we constantly encourage you to use good quality words which will enhance your vocabulary game and really impress your listeners. But we do it one step at a time. So, our 7 days, 7 words challenge is something exciting. You can definitely learn through this because our students love these lessons, and so we bring it to all of you so that a larger, wider audience can take the benefit. First word, ripe for the picking. Ripe for the picking, as the word indicates, it means something that is readily available but for exploitation. So it has a negative connotation. Basically, it seems so easy to exploit and it looks absolutely vulnerable. Let's take a professional example for this one. If you think about interns, when they join the organization, they are completely clueless. So they are ripe for the picking for anybody who's been a veteran at that organization. So interns are ripe for the picking. Vilification. The second word for today is vilification. Vilification essentially means using abusive language. It could be on text or it could be through a video, but you're not using pleasant language. You're basically using abusive language, impolite language. Often you will see that in the world of the internet today, many people are subject to vilification. You go one step, wrong, you have one misstep, and that's it. You're the subject of vilification. The third word for the week is a slightly related word to the previous one, vilification. So the word that I'm going to associate with it is caustic. Caustic actually means scathing or hurtful. So let's understand this better. You can use it for caustic manner or caustic remarks. In Hindi, if I want to explain this, it will be more like tana marna, but something to hurt someone in a scathing manner, in a hurtful manner. Okay, so his caustic remarks affected me deeply. Well, I can think of a very widely used quote, and this quote I got acquainted with through the movie Bambi, and Thumper says this in the movie. He says, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. So basically, caustic remarks are avoidable. If you can't say something nice to people, better zip your lip. There you go. Caustic means scathing, hurtful. Stoic. Often we use the word expressive. When someone shows a lot of emotion or is too excited, we have words for it. We say expressive, excited, cheerful, all of it. But when someone is not showing any expression, the only word which occurs to us is expressionless. Instead, you can say stoic. Stoic means someone who's not showing any reaction where there should be a reaction or is being very unresponsive. Let's take the example of a stand-up comedy show. If you are a part of a stand-up comedy show and you're in the audience and you're not really enjoying the show, then you will have a stoic expression on your face. So that can be the worst kind of a feedback for any stand-up comic. But yes, stoic expression means someone who is unresponsive, lack of emotion. Next word for this week is faction. Faction is a word which is often used in the political arena. Basically, there is a larger group, and within that, there is a smaller group where some tensions are simmering and they go against the larger group. So, that smaller group then becomes the faction. So, whenever there is a conflict and a smaller group gets formed within the larger group, that smaller group will be called as the faction. So we've often seen in the political world that factions are formed simply because people have opposing views on how to run the nation more effectively. Heard that? That noise was so ear splitting. completely avoidable in heavy traffic. So basically, when people keep honking their vehicles, trying to make their way ahead in a traffic, it completely defeats the purpose. So ear splitting honking is avoidable. You can even say ear piercing. Something that is absolutely loud and noisy is ear splitting or ear piercing. Some people also speak in in an ear splitting or ear piercing kind of a way. So ear splitting, ear piercing, noisy, loud, unpleasant. A buzz. A buzz actually means the buzzing sound, as you can think of bees probably, the humming, buzzing sound, and there is a little bit of continuity to that sound. Basically, it is used metaphorically to indicate that there is a buzz about or there is widespread chatter about something. So the room is abuzz with discussions on the subject, which means everyone is talking about it. Or the internet is abuzz with this news, which means that this topic is trending or is going viral, or everyone is focusing their energies in this discussion. So something is abuzz means something is getting widely discussed or spoken about. You can click here to see some other videos about this similar topic, the previous lessons related to 7 days, 7 words challenge, that our exercise or our goal to ensure that we are absorbing more and more vocabulary and ensuring that we apply it in our day-to-day lives. And yes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also, please go ahead and try these words in the comment section below.